Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. Today's recipe, look how wonderful and delicious this looks. Absolutely gorgeous. All you got to do is follow these steps. Today I'm going to be showing you a fantastic and quite healthy dish, which is going to be grilled chicken with spicy rice. I'm going to make a lovely yogurt dip as well as a chili and tomato salsa. Just wash 2 cups of basmati rice, leave it in soaking water for a good 30 minutes, and here are your spices. I'll put the spices and the seasoning on the comment section. Make sure you get some fresh lemon juice, guys. That brings out an amazing flavor. Now marinate your chicken and let the chicken rest for a good 30 minutes or so. If you can, just leave it for an hour. That would be fantastic. Now to make the salsa, we're going to be using 1 ripe tomato, a garlic, a green chili, and we're going to be using half of a lemon juice, and I've got some organic coriander from the garden. We're going to be using the stalks and all. This is going to create an amazing, fragrant, very flavorful salsa. Half a teaspoon of salt for seasoning. Whiz it up in a chopper blender. Now to make the yogurt dip, we're going to be using half a teaspoon of salt and 1 clove of garlic. When you put the salt and the garlic together, it creates a lovely paste, just like that, nice and creamy. And Greek yogurt we're using, you can use full fat if you wish. Now full fat has a bit more flavor, obviously, if you love that mayonnaise, and if you want a healthy, then obviously the yogurt is fantastic. Give it a nice little mix. Add half a juice of lemon, and I didn't add half a teaspoon of sugar. When you add half a teaspoon of sugar, it gives a wonderful flavor, and it just brings out the garlicky sort of a nice yogurt dip rather than a mayo. Now to cook the spicy rice, guys, we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil, add 3 for best results, 1 cup of onion, 1 table of chopped garlic, and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Salt to taste. When you add 2 cups of water, 1.5 teaspoon is fine. It's got a lovely flavor and it gets seasoned wonderfully. But if you're staying on low salt, then just 1 teaspoon, it will be perfectly fine. Now when the onions are nice and caramelized, just like this, look at that, looks wonderful, eh? Now we're going to add our rice. The water has been sieved out. We're going to toast this. When you toast the rice, it just makes the rice individual and more fluffy, because that fat, and when you're cooking it and toasting it, it just brings out a nuttiness in the rice. Amazing home chefs. I'm going to season the rice. This is a different method of cooking that I'm showing you. Normally I would hit the spices in the oil. As I always mention, spices can get damp. The spices is going to be in the description box. Follow this method. Every single rice is going to absorb this amazing, the spice and the liquid. Now if you want more flavor, you can add chicken stock, whichever stock that you wish, or vegetable stock for this rice, but this is perfectly fine, believe you me. Now when you're cooking this, make sure when the rice has absorbed the liquid, we're going to put it on a cooking method. Put the lid on. You can use a foil paper if you wish, or I've just put the lid on and cooked it for 12 minutes on a very low heat, and then make sure to let it rest for a good 15 minutes or so, because what that happens is when you let it rest, it steam cooks the rice and makes the rice even more fluffy and individual, trust me. Now to cook the chicken, make sure to oil the surface area of your air fryer, so basically the chicken doesn't stick to the air fryer. Make sure to avoid that. And we're going to be cooking this 190 degrees Celsius. Now make sure to cook at 15 minutes and then flip it, and then add a bit more spray oil onto the chicken, so it just cooks it for best result, and then add it for another 10 minutes. Now keep an eye on it. After 6 to 8 minutes, if it's cooked, just bring it out. It should be cooked inside as well, and it should be nice juicy. Check this rice out. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go. It's not soggy. It's not sticking to each other. Fluffy individual rice. If you follow these methods, you're going to have the best rice ever. Guys, go in the comment section if you appreciate what I do. Now, I work hard to make these amazing videos, and these are my recipes, how I like it, tested, by myself, and I create these dishes myself. So hope you enjoy these and try these amazing recipes. Check this out. Look at the chicken, much better than tandoori chicken, cooked in the oven, clay oven. This is just a simple air fryer for all you amazing home cooks to recreate these fantastic dishes at home. Grilled chicken, rice, and these little dips. It does wonders. You're going to have nice spicy food, with all the textures, and then you're going to have the flavors of this sort of tangy yogurt, spicy, tangy, sweet kind of that chili sauce, the crispy crunchy salads and pickles, or the sour notes, the spice notes. Everything's going to be working in this dish, and you're going to really enjoy it if you follow my recipes. Guys, if you enjoy what I do, I appreciate like, share and subscribe. Now I can't wait to taste this baby. This looks amazing. Yogurt dressing going on. Just admiring the colors. So you can create these wonderful dishes at home. Save yourself some money, know exactly what you're eating. I mean, I used organic coriander here, so if you want organic food when you're going outside to any of these restaurants, it's going to cost you, or you probably lose an arm and leg by the time you come home. So stalks and all, wow, look at this baby. This is going to be devoured. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, as it looks, as it tastes. Now watch till the end. Now I'm going to taste this baby. Exhausted now. Now let's taste this dish. So the rice, put some red onions and some red cabbage, and that yogurt, garlic yogurt sauce. So you can use mayonnaise, but I want something healthy, so with the yogurt. Let's taste this. Bismillah. The chili sauce, use organic coriander stalks and all. Tangy, lemony, love it. Chicken, still hot. Let's try a drumstick. Nice flavors in the chicken, not too spicy or anything, subtle flavors. Simple dish for you guys to do at home. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon for some more videos at Latifs Inspired.